Yeah, that's right, Christelle. We're on the Missouri side of Southwest Boulevard right now. I'm going to try to make a sports betting app to our photographer Ken's phone here. I'm going to hit wager, and it asks me to verify my location. Your device appears to be outside of the permitted area, therefore is ineligible to place a wager. Again, that's because we're in Missouri. Regardless, next legislative session, there are leaders on this side of State Line or Southwest Boulevard who want to make sports betting a reality.
So let's talk sports betting. Is Missouri next?
Yep. I hope so.
Missouri State Senator Caleb Rowden is the majority floor leader right now. He'll likely be the Senate President pro tem for next session, the top lawmaker in the chamber.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, if they get it done before we do.
This was him right after he was asked about Kansas being able to pass a sports betting bill during their legislative session. But his legislature in Missouri was not. Now, though, he says it's a priority of his to get it passed next year.
My buddies that I play golf with, my buddies that we watch sports together, like it's the only thing they care about, right? And they're mad at me because they know I have the ability to do something. We haven't done it yet.
Rowden says the reason it didn't get passed was because there was a fight on what to legalize first, sports gambling or video licensing terminals. Ultimately, both are still illegal.
There used to be a pretty resounding anti-gambling sentiment amongst a good chunk of rural Republicans. For the most part, that doesn't really exist anymore. When I talk about sports betting and legalizing it, it's the pushback I get is not, we shouldn't be doing it. It's, well, we have other stuff we should be doing first. That's kind of the general, the initial pushback, mostly from the political left.
So what does a local sports radio host have to say about sports betting being legalized in the state of Missouri next legislative session? That part of our story coming up for you tonight on Fox 4 News at 6. Kevin.